What's going on, everyone? We're going to be getting started in about 7 minutes. All right.
Fellas, Shavar, I think you got your stuff muted.
All right, guys, we're gonna get started in about 30 seconds. All right, I would like to welcome everyone to our first live session of the week. Um, we did a little bit of trading during the London session. We traded GBP CHF. We grabbed a few pips out of there. We grabbed about 30 pips. Um, let's check it out real quick. I was actually going to give a trade once. Let me see. Let me go on the chart real quick. Looks like we might be getting ready to hop into a trade like now. Let's see what it's looking like over here. I was actually going to give a trade on this pair again. Once it reaches a certain level, it looks like it's about there. So once this page reloads, I can see exactly. Let's see. Does it matter? Me personally, I want to see this pair. It's there right now. I just need it to break. All right, give me a second. I want to see this pair come up here and break this area. Let's see what our stop loss would be. Stop loss would be back under these lows. Pretty far distance. But this looks like something that we can hold for at least the next few days. Let's see, what's that? 25, 26. So we got the higher time frame real quick. All right, strong support area, rejected it, bounced off, not 25, 35. Yeah, so I mean, I think if it breaks, which it looks like it's about to, and we already call a trade on this, we should at least be able to grab what's this, 25, 35, about 130 pips out of it at least, and possibly take up for some more. But all right, give me a minute. I'm gonna send out the trade signal on this pair. I'm actually gonna send out let's do a pending order just in case. All right, so pay attention to the Telegram. I'm setting it up right now to send out. GPCHF buy stop at 1.2540. Stop loss. Make sure you use proper risk management. Stop loss at 1.2540. Say 2,500. Take profit at 1.2650. Proper risk. All right, I just sent the trade out. Let me enter this trade myself. All right, so that's the GBP CHF buy stop. Set that up really quick. Um, it's about 13 pips away. I want to see a break above this level. If it does, I take profit about 130 pips or so. But even if we could grab 50 pips out of here, that we're gonna get out. Um, Goal is to grab at least 100 pips a day. We're at about 30, so let's see what else we got. But this was a pretty good move for us this morning during London session. And I seen it starting to retrace, so we actually got out. So got another GBP pair. See what's going on over here. GBP AUD. I don't know what's going on over here. Chart. All right, just gotta find this pair real quick. There we go. All right, so let's see what's going on with this pair. London session came down, set up a W, shot up. Um, Look like it's pulled back about 25 pips right now, New York session. So let's watch this pair, see what it does. Let's see if it's going to um, come back down to retest these lows down here, the lows of the London session. And if it does and does not break, we're going to buy it and we will take it up about 65. Yeah, about 100 pips if that plays out like that. Me personally, I think it's going to retrace halfway back down and then shoot back up. So I'm going to pay attention to this pair because if we do see this pair um, set up a small support area, we will be buying. All right, so let me I was at GA. I'm going to pay attention to GA. Let's see what else we got over there. Let's look at GCAD. All right, let's see what's going on over here. Let's draw some support areas in here real quick. 67, 60, 20. Let's get the hour chart real quick. Let's get the 4 hour. All right. What we got over here? I believe this pair has some more to come down. Yeah, let's back on 15 minute one more time. Yeah, I think this pair has some more to come down. I'm not really gonna spend too much time on this pair right now. I'm gonna see what it does. We look over here real quick. Excuse me, all right. Anyways, I still believe it still has some room to come down. Looking at the 4 hour chart. Um, I like the way GA looks. Like I said, I just let me see two things first. So let's see. How far are we from the low? 66. All right, pretty far. All right, so either I want to see it come down a little bit more or come back up and break above the previous New York high. If it does that, then maybe looking for a buy. And let's just attempt to grab 50 pips out of there, okay? So that's GA. Let's try to grab 50. It's the morning session. GJ, what we got going on over here? All right, it's the hour chart. Yeah, most of these pairs they haven't broke yet for the week, so just being patient. For now, we're just scalping, getting in and out of trades. Um, Once we do find our direction, then that's where we'll move for the rest of the week. All right, let's get GM real quick. All right, let's see something. Man, GM broke and then just kept dropping. Looks like. Yeah, I'm leaving that alone. I don't know how far more that's gonna go. GU. All right, so looks like GU also broke a strong support area, or yeah. So let me see something real quick. Get my chart to stop moving around. All right, so GU broke. The look at the 1 hour chart. All right, it looks like it broke and retest on the 1 hour chart. What's this? 2766, 2740. All right, I'm gonna set a sell stop for this pair also. GBP, USD. Sell stop at 1.2750. Stop loss 1.28. Take profit 1.2700. Proper risk management. All right. Now GBP USD broke some low areas, came back up, retest, and it looks like it's rejecting off of it. It can come back down. All right. Now using proper risk management, if it does go back up, and I see it's looks like it wants to just keep going that direction, we will close out earlier. But I don't know. I think as long as it doesn't break above these areas, you know what? Let's hold on. Let me edit. You know, we're gonna leave it the way it is. We'll leave it the way it is. All right. So we got GBP USD. Grab about 50 pips out of there if it goes in our direction. GBP CHF 5 stop. That's about what? About 40, 26, 50, 110 pip. Take profit potential. If it does go that way. So let's just see what happens. These are the only two we're going to use right now. I mean, I don't really see. I'm looking for a pair to reverse and catch those reversals. Once we do that, then that's when we can, start collecting a bunch of our pips. But for now, we're going to just, get in and out of trades. We're already up 30 pips for the day. Um, you know what? Let's change this GBP USD take profit. Let's see, how do I do that? All right. All right. GBP take profit 1.2600. So potential 150 pips. All right. Give me 1 second to enter this trade myself. And these would be some long-term trades, all right? Stop loss 1 point. All right. So we got those two pairs, pending orders, and we're just gonna take it from there. We're gonna get back on later on tonight at 11:30 and look at the charts again and see if they're starting to set up for anything or see if any of our trades actually took off. All right. So if I see anything differently, then I'll let you guys know inside the chat or in Telegram. And that's pretty much it for the Tuesday New York session. If you guys pay attention to anything last week, you notice that beginning of the week is usually slow for us, and then by midweek, that's when we usually catch fire. But we got some nice, we got some potential setups here. I just want to see. Let me look at something real quick again. I just want to see what price is going to do in these areas. This is a daily. The already broke. If this does not go in our direction, then it's going to go back up. I don't know. GN already broke down past it and kept going, so I'm expecting GBP USD to do the same. And to be honest, if it does start going our direction, we could probably take this trade, enter another trade for the long term for about 700 pips. So let's see what happens. I just want to see if these pairs are actually going to do what I think they are. If they do, then we got some pretty good setups here. All right, talk to you guys later.